Hi everyone. Hope you're having a great day today. I am Saranyah. I would like to share my topic about how to deal with tantrum and reasons behind it. Before that, I would like to introduce myself. I am Saranyah Morgan. I graduated from Ramsay Samdabi Healthcare College. I am working as a physiotherapist in Happyland for 5 years now. The reason why I like to work with special kids is because I get to see their progression and be part of their success. Throughout these years, I do learn a lot from them as well. Most importantly, they are unique in their own way. The objectives of my topic will be: what is tantrum? What are the triggering factors? 7 strategies to deal with tantrums. What is tantrum? Tantrum is an expression to show their frustration through shouting, screaming, crying, yelling, punching, kicking, throwing, destroying any items or destroying the toys, and rolling. Mostly they do is to get their demands. Once their goal is achieved, they are able to calm down. Next, I'm going to talk about the triggering factors of tantrum. Number 1, developing motor skills. Number 2, difficulty to express. Number 3, sudden transitions. Number 4, hungry or tired. Number 5, child's demand and refusal. Number 6 is overstimulated or sensory triggers. I will be sharing each triggering factors followed by the related strategies. Okay. First triggering factor will be hungry or tired. When they are hungry or tired, they do get irritated easily. And this could be because of lack of sleep, changes in their nap time, difficulty to express feeling of hungry and thirsty. All they want is their needs to get done immediately. The best strategy to suit this triggering factor will be comfort and reassurance. It's usually work when your child is more upset than angry. Talk to them gently and reassure them on how to express their needs. Gently hug and sit by their side to comfort them, to let them feel it's okay to feel like this. It's okay. I'm here. I will guide you on how to express yourself. Provide them with their needs. Triggering factor number 2, child's demand and refusal. It could be because of fear, due to unmet desire or constant rejection, lack of choices, they are not given choices to choose what they want, what they don't want, did not get their wants immediately, waiting for too long, and too many restrictions. You can't do this, you can't do that. This could trigger their tantrum even more. One of the strategy to use for this triggering factor will be to set clear expectation and boundaries. This will help them to learn healthy limits, reduce anxiety and fear, to help the child to learn healthy socializing and communication. It helps to create what to be expected. When they know what to expect, they already know what to do. So they will know this is what it should be done and this is how it should be done. As a parents, you should always guide them on how to express themselves. This is one of the important one to help with coping skills and life skills. Triggering factor number 3, sudden transition. It causes them to be overloaded because you tend to change things too much and too fast. Lack of sense of control in their world. When they suddenly feel that they have no more control in their world, they tend to become defensive due to unpredictable situation. And it also can cause anxiety, stress, and frustration because they couldn't expect what to come next. It could be something scary, it could be something they don't like, they dislike. So the best strategy for this will be establish consistent routine. This provides a sense of safety and security for them. It can bring a sense of predictability where they know what's going to come up next. So they will get prepared mentally by themselves. And also teach them on daily living skills. It provides, you can also provide a visual schedule for them so that they know what is to come up next, what is to expected next. This will make them to be more calm and more emotionally like self-regulated. So these are the example for daily schedule. You can put, you can paste a few which is on the daily routine, and once done, you can always have another file, like a finished file, like beside photo, so that once they're done, they can remove it themselves and put it in the finished file. It's to have a clear guidance. Okay, this is done, next. This is done, next. The next triggering factor will be developing motor skills. This is one of the biggest factor as well. They tend to get frustrated or upset when they could not perform certain movement. It's including gross motor and fine motor. When they have difficulty being in control of their own body, they feel like they couldn't handle this, they couldn't do this themselves. Difficulty in performing their daily activities, including from the time they get up, they need to dress up, they need to eat, they need to drink water, they need to go to toilet, and facing high challenges. So the best strategy for this will be provide opportunity to coach them through this difficult moment and regularly practice to improve their motor skills. You can do, if the child have difficulty in buttoning up the shirt, you can always practice it on a daily basis to improve their fine motor skills. If the task is too big, you can always break it down into smaller parts. When there is a smaller parts, they have the coping mechanism, and it builds more success. Once they feel more success, it will cause less frustration, and they will be more happy, will be more willingness to learn, and will try to face their problems in a better way. Next triggering factor will be difficulty to express. Difficulty in expressing verbally to express their needs or wants. Being misunderstood and hearing the word no. They tend to be, when they want something, but maybe parents do not understand what they want and giving them the other thing, that also can cause them to throw a tantrum. And a word no is constantly used, they might feel like it's too much restriction and they couldn't have a freedom of what they want. Frustrated due to unmet expectation and desire. They don't get what they want at all. They couldn't get what they like. And lack of control and independency. They feel that they don't have control in what they want to do, how they want to express. Sometimes we should always alert on what actually causing them to be tantrum. So another strategy to use for this would be offer choices, and open communication with them. This is to understand their needs and feelings. You should always have a try and error method. If let's say they are crying, they're throwing a tantrum, so you try this way. But if it's not working, you can try another way. Or if it's not working, you can give it another toys or another things that they want. So if they tends to stop, it could be that's what they actually wanted. A sense of confidence and self-esteem. When they got to know, when they will more offer, they get more offer, they will have a sense of confidence and more self-esteem to know what they want, what they don't want, on how they want to express it to parents. To be able to negotiate helps them to feel like they have some power and control over what they want. When they have the feeling of to have the feel on in control of what they want, they could be more confident, and that also can build their expressive behavior. To learn ways of expressing their needs, wants, and emotions. Provide positive reinforcement. That means if they're willing to tell you on or express to you on what they want, what they don't want, can always give a positive feedback. Okay, thank you for telling me that you don't want this. Thank you for telling me you want this. Ways to cope with emotions. This is one of the most important thing as well. You can always use this kind of table form, a visual table form, to know actually what they like and what they don't like. It could be based on their interest. Could print a few photos of toys that they have and some difficulties that parents could notice that they dislike. So they can really figure out what they like and what they don't like. And then when they are angry, these are the table that can be teaching them on how to calm down themselves and what to do and what not to do. Next will be through social story. Social story is one of the most important thing on how to teach them to express themselves. So, example, when I feel angry, I can get away from the person who is making me mad. If I'm at home, I can go in another room. So this visual photo is to show them that, okay, this is to walk away. Next, at school, I can ask to go to a quiet spot in my classroom. So a photo of a quiet spot. You can always use this animated cartoon photos, or also you can turn it into their own photo. Like when they are having a quiet time in their own spot, you can also capture that photo and print it out. Next, I feel angry. My voice may be upset, but I need to use a nice word. This is to teach them, even though they're angry, they're upset, they still need to use nice words. So this is photo that showing that they are angry. So ask to take a 5-minute break from the upsetting job. This is to show that they do need a break when it's too upsetting for them. Next will be squeeze and pound Play-Doh or anything squishy, soft thing. Like Play-Doh, you can use a stress ball, you can always use flour, which you can use the water to wet it a bit. So it's a bit more safe and edible if they tend to put it in the mouth. This is one of the form to help them to calm down as well. Fidget spinners. Number 5, count 5 and take a 5 deep breath and then blow them out. This one help to relax them, to help them to relax by themselves, counting 1 to 10 or taking a deep breath. And then when I feel angry, there are things that I can do and the things that I can do. I cannot kick, hit, or hurt myself or others in any way. So there's a photo of this person hitting another person, but it's flash. So that's you're not supposed to do. Hit others, do not hurt yourself or others, to let them have a clear guidance on what to do and what not to do. If I remember to do some of the 5 things when I feel angry, I can start to feel better and not so angry. This is to tell them, once I do all this, I can start to feel better. Once I feel better, I won't be that angry and I won't throw much tantrum about that. This is a good way to guide them. Next, triggering factor of tantrum regarding overstimulated and sensory triggers. Through tactile triggers, whenever they play messy plays, wet clothes, wet face, get bumped into or touched unexpectedly. Next will be auditory triggers, hearing, unexpected sound. There's too many background noises, loud noises, singing and clapping. So under visual triggers, there are too much clutter, too many bright colors going on, bright lights. And vestibular triggers, due to unstable surface, whenever they walk on an unstable surface, fast movements, spinning movements, or when they have motion sickness. These are all under overstimulated or sensory triggers. So, model calm for parents is one of the important strategies during when your child is having sensory triggers. During this time, coaching through the difficult moments is very important. Managing our emotion as a caregiver, especially in stressful moments, could be a bit challenging, but we should know how to manage our emotions. Make decisions that is benefit for you and your child. Learn healthy behaviors and what it looks like to manage emotion. Do always model a positive behavior. And please do not shout or scold. At the moment, they need their time. They need their space to calm down. The more you shout, the more you scold them, it could cause more triggers and more tantrum. Tantrum could lead to meltdown. Next, if you're already feeling very stressed and very angry, looking at the child is very, the child is throwing too much tantrum, you can always do a breathing exercise. This really helps you to feel a little bit calm so that it helps you to think through what should be done. These are the 2 breathing exercise. Number 1, you can always imagine yourself breathing, smelling a flower. And then when you're blowing, you can imagine yourself blowing a candle. There's another one called bubble breath. Bubble breathe, sorry. So during this bubble breathe, you imagine yourself taking up your air in your cheeks. And then use like an imaginary wand to blow the bubbles out. You can also teach your child this way on how to do a breathing exercise. Another strategy to deal with sensory triggers will be definitely giving time and removal from the situation. So letting them to express their emotion is one of the biggest thing. Instead of controlling them and stopping them from doing it and then stressing them out, once they let go their emotion, sooner or later they will tend to be a little bit calmer and they will be all right. Instead of just walking away or going away, you can always tell them that you are there when they are ready. So you can sit somewhere close by, not beside, somewhere close by or in front of them. Don't stand up. because it could be very intimidating for them as well. Number 3, after coming down, they should get some positive feedback. You could always also say, like, I know you feel like this. I understand. It's okay to feel like this. And if they did know how to do the breathing exercise and they do together, so tell them that you did a good job by doing this. You could always practice this. Tell them something positive instead of telling them, oh, you shouldn't do this. It's not a good thing to do this. You shouldn't be like this. You shouldn't be like that. No, no, no. It's gonna trigger them even more. Next, not forcing or controlling. Just let them to express themselves in their own space. May provide proprioceptive input. This consider giving hugs or weighted blanket in their space so that they do feel a little bit better and it helps to calm them down. One of the another option to give during emotion triggers could be calming down corner, where they have their spot to calm down with their weighted blanket or their favorite spot, their small little couch, favorite toys. The other one will be a calm down kit, where you can use visual calming tools, a stress ball, fidget spinner, and etc. etc. This will help them to be focused on the toys and help them to release the stress feeling. So this will really help them to calm down as well. Next, so these are the overall strategies that we can use for each trigger factor. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this could be very beneficial for you and your family. If you do have any questions or any doubt, you can always contact this number or come to this place. We will always guide you if possible. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.